you can use that as your template then to cut the rest of the rafters. Now I've laid them out here at 600mm centres, which is perfectly adequate for this roof in question. What we just need to do now is make our end cuts. So you could make these as well prior to fitting them. I typically make them afterwards just in case there's any bit of deception that needs to be catered for. And it's just a case of striking a vertical line using a level on the ends. We've just left the ends of them project out 5mm over the wall plate. The reason for this now is we won't have any soffit as such on this roof. It'll be just the lip on the fascia board will act as the soffit as such. You'll see that now in the next photo or two, the finish we're aiming to achieve. So we cut our ends, pull a string line right across the top, just 5mm out from the wall plate, and drop a vertical line from that then, and cut them with a handsaw like so. And there you have them cut. And same at the top, pull your string line right across, and straight vertical cuts down 5mm out, projecting from our wall plate, and seal them up then again with our preservative, and we're ready to put on our fascia. The procedure for the fascia is we're using a 9-inch fascia here to bring it down to meet the brickwork. We don't want to expose the wall plate, so it's a 9x1 timber. The 9-inch PVC fascia then will go over that. We've ran our studs between the rafters, 4 lines of studs. We've one out near each end next to the wall plate, as close as we could to the wall plate, and we've 2 lines then running down along the centre of the roof, spaced equally apart. So these have 2 purposes: A, to stabilise the roof, and B, then they'll take the fixings for sheeting. You'll see I've the boiler pipe is projecting out through the roof as well, so we fixed a bit of stud just back from that, so we can make a fixing reasonably close to it. I'm leaving the sheeting project out 50mm over the fascia. With a screw, we've pulled our string line out to 50mm, and we'll just line the end of our sheeting now up to that. I've the hole cut for the boiler pipe, cut as tight as I could with the angle grinder. Now I've deliberately as well cut that centered on the high point of the sheet, so there won't be any water tending to lodge there, and that's cut reasonably tight, and we'll seal that up then after with heat resistant silicone. So with our sheeting then fixed, our 2 side fascias and top side fascia, they're standard profiles that the sheet providers will supply you with. All the steel is fixed with self-tapping screws, as you see there at the end of the drill. It's they're very easy to fix. Good battery drill, and you won't be long sipping them in. Just a point to note when you are fixing these is again, use your level, so you place them on vertically, and it all leads to giving you the proper finish. This piece of side fascia is we've a doctored accordingly to fit this dogleg section here, as you can see, and that gives it a nice tidy finish. Again, just using a level, as you see, and just fix it down into the sheeting, and it's as simple as that. And this shot here, it just shows the piece of fascia at the again at the PVC fascia at the bottom of this dogleg section. Out onto the front, it's the you can see here now we're ready to put on the front piece, and I just have a few shots here to show you how we tidy that up. On the side fascia here you see coming out, it just projects out. I think we've left it about 20 millimeters, and we've cut a little notch in it so we can bend that in around the corner to give it a nice tidy finish. You'll see here we're just bending it with the vice grips. That's just a bit of metal I've clamped onto the side of it, at both sides of it in fact, so I get a nice clean bend on it. There is specific vice grips actually for this, but if you want to be a stingy burger like myself and not buy one of them, that's just one way of doing it. The bit of steel clamped each side of it, and you see there then the tidy finish it gives. And along the side of our fascia then we just knock in a few steel nails, so it won't be loose or prone to getting caught with the wind. And you'll see on the screws on top we just use the standard plastic cap to help weather the screws. So the final stage now to our roof is to put on our gutter to take the rainwater. I've one downpipe at the end, so the thing with the gutter, put on their corner or in brackets, and we'll pull a string line from the underneath the bracket, and that acts as our line then to fit our gutter brackets down along. Just space them out evenly apart, 600 millimeters centers as loads, as you can see we've done, and just screw them into the fascia. We're popping in a full length of gutter here, and we've a joining then down to take we'll have a cut piece then going in to pick up the remainder of the length. And you'll see here from this shot just running around the dog leg, quite straightforward, because you can buy the angle brackets and the end brackets, and you just cut your gutter to the appropriate length and slot it into the brackets. Right, so with our garage now built, it's just the cosmetics really. The first thing I'm doing here is putting down a nice uniform level floor. So to do that we laid on at least a 50 millimeter sand cement bed, and to get it level we're using corner plastering beads, laying them into a generous sand cement dabs really, and getting them level. They're easy enough to get level. They come in 8 foot long lengths. They're spaced pretty close together. Ensure the level across is right and they're running out level, and they're perfect then to screed. Work from the inside out obviously, and screed it off nice and fine. That gives us a nice floor. I'm painting the floor here now as well with red floor paint. You'll see here from these few shots I'm just using the spray on insulation to insulate the roof. I'm water sealing the cavity block, as the block tends to be very porous. I give it 2 coats of water sealer, and I'm not getting a drop of water penetrating, so I was really pleased with that. And there you have it. That's my garage.